Stop the presses. Call your mama. Don't let her give away your comic books. Why? You might be a millionaire and not even know it. Let's check out some of the best comic books in the industry and some of the most expensive ones ever sold at auction. Hi everybody, I'm Jim from Blue Box Auction Gallery, here to tell you about some of the coolest, most interesting, and most iconic comic books ever sold at auction. Let's dive in and take a look. The granddaddy of all comic books, published in 1938, it introduced the world to the iconic superhero, Superman, forever changing the landscape of superhero fiction. Created by writer Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster, this groundbreaking issue showcased Superman's origin and his first adventure, igniting a superhero craze that continues to this day. With a limited print run and few surviving copies, it remains the holy grail of comic book collecting. In fact, in 2014, a pristine copy of Action Comics #1 sold for a record-breaking $3.2 million, making it the most expensive comic book ever sold at that time. Within the pages of Detective Comics #27, another legendary superhero made his debut. Batman, created by artist Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger, first appeared in this issue published in 1939. As one of the most influential characters in this comic book history, owning a copy of this issue is a badge of honor for any collector. Only a handful of these copies exist today, making it exceptionally rare to find. In 2010, a CGC 8.0 graded copy of Detective Comics #27 fetched a staggering $1.075 million at auction, further cementing its status as the highly sought-after collector's treasure that it is. The birth of Marvel Universe can be traced all the way back to Marvel Comics #1, published in 1939. Featured the first appearance of the Human Torch, created by Carl Burgess himself, and Namor the Submariner, created by Bill Everett. This landmark issue laid the foundation for a comic book empire that revolutionized the industry. Marvel Comics #1 is not only historically significant, but incredibly rare. With only a handful of known copies in existence, the combination of its significance and scarcity contributes to its high value and desirability among collectors. Golden Age superheroes had a special place in comic book lore, and one of the most significant characters from that era is Green Lantern. All-American Comics #16, released in 1940, introduced the world to Emerald Knight, created by artist Martin Nodell and writer Bill Finger. With limited copies available and the enduring popularity of the Green Lantern character, this comic book commands astronomical prices in the market. In 2019, a CGC 9.4 graded copy, All-American Comics, sold for $760,000, solidifying its status as a highly prized collectible. While Action Comics #1 truly introduced Superman to the world, it was Superman #1 itself that the Man of Steel received his first standalone title. Published in 1939, this issue continued the adventures of the last son of Krypton, solidifying his status as one of the most iconic superheroes of all time. With few copies in existence compared to its Action comic counterpart, Superman #1 is a treasure for comic book enthusiasts, symbolizing the beginnings of an enduring icon. After his initial appearance in Detective Comics, Batman soared to new heights with his first solo series in Batman #1. This was published in 1940, and this issue showcased the Dark Knight's ongoing adventures and introduced two of his most notable adversaries, the Joker himself and Catwoman. With scarce surviving copies, Batman #1 is a testament to enduring popularity of the Caped Crusader and holds immense value among collectors. In 2013, CGC 9.2 graded copy of Batman #1 sold for over $500,000, further solidifying its significance as a rare and highly sought-after comic book. The origins of one of Marvel's most beloved characters can be traced back to the pages of Amazing Fantasy #15. Published in 1962, this issue marked the debut of Spider-Man, created by writer Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko. As a significant milestone in comic book history, obtaining a copy of this issue is a monumental achievement. Amazing Fantasy #15 is highly sought after by collectors, and its scarcity drives its market value in detail. In 2011, for example, a CGC 9.6 graded copy of this issue fetched an astonishing $1.1 million at auction, making it one of the most expensive comic books ever sold. In 1963, Marvel introduced the world to a team of mutant superheroes known as the X-Men. Created by writer Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby, X-Men #1 marked the beginning of a franchise that would transcend comic books and become pop culture phenomenon. With its limited printing and cultural impact, this issue is a rare gem sought after by fans and collectors alike. In 2012, a 9.6 CGC graded copy of X-Men #1 sold for almost $500,000, highlighting its desirability and value among collectors. Within the pages of Tales of Suspense #39, we got introduced to Iron Man. He made his debut launching one of Marvel's most beloved characters. Published in 1963 and created by the writer, legend, Stan Lee himself, and artist Larry Lieber, Don Heck, and Jack Kirby. This issue introduced readers to Tony Stark, a billionaire industrialist who became the armored superhero. Tales of Suspense #39 is a coveted treasure due to its historical significance and the soaring popularity of the Armored Avenger. In 2012, a 9.6 graded copy by CGC sold for $375,000, underscoring its status as a rare and highly sought after comic books. All right, and there you have it. That's some of the best in the business. If you have one of those, regardless of the condition, it's going to be really desirable and really cool to have and to share with the world. So check your attics, check your garages, stop your mama from throwing them out, and take a look at what treasures you might have stashed in your childhood home. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next auction.